All right. So guys, when you come over to your artifact right here, the Implement of Curiosity, you'll notice that it says damage resist right there, 4 out of 5, indicating my 4 pieces of armor right now. Now, it says 10.8%. So let me go ahead and show you real quick what I'm talking about. If I was to take off these ornaments, you'll notice that my damage resist drops 6%. And as you know, new armor this season increases your damage resist, allowing you to tank more damage. So you want to rock new armor. These are all new armor pieces. So let me go ahead and let me just show you if I put on old armor, right? If I go and put on old armor right now, notice it says 0% damage resist. Now, if I go and put on new armor, so if I go and put on each one of these items here, this one right here, and then this one right here. Game's trying to kick me. It now says 5.4%. Now, if I go a step further and throw on an ornament, this is from the raid. I don't have one for this. I'll buy one in a second. Okay, I'm not putting one on the arms right there. This is now 9.6%. What I'm trying to say here, guys, is that if you apply an ornament, and when I say an ornament, an armor ornament, this will almost like the same thing we get inside of Ironbender, where it doubles up your rep gains, where you take an ornament from an Ironbender piece of armor and put it on a piece of your Ironbender armor, and it gives you double the rep gains. The same thing is applying here. So for instance, if you've got Bushido here, you can actually unlock ornaments for Bushido and apply that over the top of your tech set or whatever piece of armor piece, and this will double up, giving you more damage resist. Is this a visual bug? I don't think so, because again, if it's working like Ironbender armor works, you get double rep gains when you double stack an ornament on top of a piece of armor. I have no ornaments on, and my damage resist is 10.2%. Well, what tier is your armor? Remember, the higher the tier of the armor, the more damage resist you have. I've got some tier 4 pieces. So if you've got tier 4 pieces, I've got some tier 4 pieces that I'm putting on right now. That's going to elevate my armor. I'm at 8.4%, right? All right, so if I'm at 8.4%, but then I want to go ahead and say stack on this right here, and then this right here, which is from the raid there, I'm now at 13.2%. The tiers 100% matter. Luke, can you pull me the damn TWAB on this?
I think it's in the artifact if you actually go into it.
There you go, right here. New gear armor grants damage resistance when using new gear armor. Damage resistance 4 out of 5. Tier bonus 3, 6, 9%, 12%, 15%. The question is can we get beyond 15% with this system? Because right now I'm at 13.2%. I don't have another tier 4 piece. Oh man, I wish I did. We could go to, hold on. We could straight up go to the, if y'all want me to take us through the shooting range to show if this works or not. All right, so if I come over here and I go, all right, I'm going to buy another ornament here. Let me cycle all the way down. I might have to just get Bushido. Let me get this one right here. Let me unlock this. I'll apply that. Let's just see if it's capped out at 15%. It is. It is. So 15% is the cap. So you think of this as a means of getting to 15% if you don't have higher tier gear. And then once you get up to tier 4 and tier 5, it won't even matter then, right? Now, for those wondering, does this actually even work? Does this actually give me more damage resist? Let's test it. So let me put on old armor. Let me stand inside of this laser. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 to get to critical health. Let me just test that one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. All right. Let me put on this full set then. I got Bushido on. Oh no, I got that on, and this on. This puts me at 15%. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So like 9.5. Y'all see that? So look, the main thing is, guys, is it an exploit or, you know, a bug? A bug. Is it a bug? Yes. But take advantage of it, man. You know what I mean? Everything in the game hits really freaking hard. If you don't want to use it, don't use it. I personally am going to use it because, especially in like Mythic, Kepler, dude, everything poops on you. And so I need all the help I can get. And so with my current loadout, my current build, even just like, this 7% here, I might even tack on a few more other things. What do you mean it counts for weapon damage? How? How does it count? There's no double stacking ornaments on weapons. Hold on. Increased weapon damage is completely different than the armor here. Same concept, but different. There's no like ornaments here for like mid retrograde, at least to my knowledge.
I'm pretty sure this system like this glitch exists only because Bungie made it so that you could rock ornaments of gear and get the benefits for rep and Iron Banner. And so that's probably the code that's contributing.
It's the same thing. It's the exact same thing. Because of the double reps that we get inside of Iron Banner, the exact same thing is applying here, giving us the extra damage resist. Tier 5 has ornaments. I don't have a tier 5 weapon. But isn't tier 5 already capped out at the weapon damage? Remember, we're already capped out at 15% damage resist. Wouldn't a tier 5 weapon already be capped out at the highest increase of damage? Okay. So tier 5 is already capped out. Again, same concept here. I don't know if it works for weapons. All I can tell you is that it does in fact work for armor. So armor, you can in fact take advantage of. I have no idea about weapons. Again, this is a means of getting you extra damage resist before you get to tier 4, tier 5 pieces of armor and getting to that 15%. So again, just to recap everything here, guys, you want to use new armor pieces. You then want to take ornaments of other armor pieces, not ornaments from the season pass, ornaments from other armor pieces, whether that's taking this Bushido, putting it on these Ion renewal sets, or a last discipline. You take these ornaments and then you put them on the new armor sets, and you'll notice the little blue icons here indicating those are the correct ornaments. When you do so, that will give you more damage resist and will double stack, similar to the double rep gains we get with Iron Banner armor and stacking an ornament on top of an Iron Banner piece of armor. Do that and you'll net yourself more damage resist across the board and you're good. I just blew $100 on synthweave. That's a little overkill. Yeah, I wouldn't. You don't need that much synthweave, brother. For those wondering, let's just go do this real quick because I feel like people are going to be like, I must go buy synthweave now. All right, guys, if you want synthweave, you do not. Yes, you can go to the store and buy it, or there's two other methods. Number one, you can go here to Ada. She has bounties. These bounties give you synthweave, and they're even more simplified now than they were before. Okay, so you can come here. You can pick up one of these bounties right here. Obtain an armor synthesis bounty with a randomly selected PvP objective. You can complete 20 armor synthesis bounties per season for each class. So you pick up these bounties, you go do them, you do their objectives, and they don't even like make you do, super specific things. Complete the final encounter of any raid or dungeon. There you go. That's one of them. Cannot outsmart a bullet. Defeat combatants using any submachine gun, auto rifle, or machine gun. Defeating multiple combatants using machine guns grants bonus progress. So little things like that, right? And as a team, defeat guardians, personal final blows, grant bonus progress. So you do that, you can get synthweave, which would then allow you to convert your ornament. Another method though is, dude, this thing is just not wanting to load. We did an entire video on something called this Destiny 2 Season Pass Wayback Machine. And it pulls all of your materials that you may not have gotten from previous season passes. Check this. I actually had two. I've already pulled them. But you check this and you may actually have synthweaves from previous season passes. I think it was like last season had synthweave on it. But you can have a synthweave on here too that you can pull from if you don't want to buy or go through the grind of getting it. Take advantage of this, guys. Again, it is the Destiny 2 Season Pass Wayback Machine. If you're wanting to know how to set that up, we have an entire video on how to set that up. It's really not that difficult. You just got to download it. And yes, these things do drop at level. They actually can help you with the leveling process if you're, say, under leveled in a given item. Another thing I want to mention here is one of the best websites to give you a visual indicator of this. You can use Destiny Item Manager. I like Destiny Power Bars. This is really, really good because it shows which items are your most under leveled. For instance, I have gauntlets right here that are really under leveled. So if I want to, I can actually scroll down to gauntlets and pick up a pair of gauntlets right now, which can help me in the leveling process if I want to. I would save this. I wouldn't blow your load early. Like I wouldn't do like, hey, I'm going to pick up everything right now at level 200 because the grind gets grindier the higher you go. So I would save this for 300 plus, maybe even beyond that, like 350 plus. All right, guys, that's it, man. Get some damage resistance. Big shout out to the folks in here that pointed it out to us.
Slap that like button like your mama told you right.